What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel Money Moves with KIMK, and today we're going to talk about hidden online websites to find mobile classrooms that you can convert into a living space. The last video I did, I talked about mobile offices you can convert into a living space, but today we're talking about mobile classrooms you can convert into a living space. But first, thank you so much. We are very, very close to our goal, guys, of 100,000 subscribers by July, which is my birthday month. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You may be getting content from me, but you're not subscribed, so take a moment, check it out, subscribe to the channel. But first, let's go ahead and get to work. So, what I wanted to bring to you guys is a website that you probably haven't heard of, and some of you may have. And I'll kind of go over some things that I saw in my comment section, questions that people presented and they needed some help with, so we'll kind of go over those things. The first website I want to talk about, and I'll give you two. One of the websites I've already discussed in the past, but I did want to give you additional information. So, Proxibid. Proxibid is a website. It's an online auction website, and a lot of auctioneers actually come to this website in order to bid their properties off, or items. It's not just property. So if you can see, they may have cars, they have tons of stuff on here, okay? But this is the probably most important thing I want you to realize when you are going to these websites. I really want you to be a little creative in what you're searching, because not all auctioneers or people who are presenting this information to this website, Proxibid, would put a mobile classroom under mobile classroom. They may put it under something else, such as portable building, which is what I did. So if you come up to the search engine, I want you to put in portable building, excuse me. So put that in, and what will happen is a lot of things will come up. So you have some chairs, which is not what we're interested in, but you have some portable buildings, which in this case is a mobile classroom. So let's check this out. So if you scroll down, you can see some of the bids. And this is one of the questions that came up, or one of the comments. Someone said, well, that is the starting bid. That is not the ending bid. Of course, it's an auction website. So what I present to you as a price is not actually the final sale, or the final sale of the property. So let's check this one out. This is actually the thumbnail picture. So as you can see, this is a mobile classroom. It's a part of a school. Now, quick little fact about some of these schools. I'm a prior educator. I taught for about 7 years in Washington, D.C. and in other areas. However, a lot of school districts may have these extra portable classrooms or mobile classrooms because maybe they built another school. In fact, there was a county that I was researching that built another or more schools, and they initially had a lot of portable or mobile classrooms on the premises of of their school, and they wanted to get rid of them, right? So a lot of times they have to go through auction first before they're donated, because that was another comment. Someone commented like, well, why don't just donate these buildings to other people in need? And that's true, but I think they have rules and procedures in order to go through first putting it up for auction. If it doesn't sell there, then they kind of donate it from there. So keep that in mind. So this is a website, and Proxibid, again, that's the website. And you can see it was actually a classroom, right? So you probably see these portable or mobile classrooms in your area. I know I do, right? Because of space, population. So, and you can see this particular mobile classroom has a bathroom. So a lot of these properties may have bathrooms, and a lot may not. And the only reason why I'm mentioning a bathroom is because I'm being creative here, and I'm thinking about how to convert this into an actual home. And in order to do that, you'll need electricity, you need plumbing, and you need some other things. And another comment that I saw was that these may not be up to par. They may not be up to standard. But like I stress in all my videos, make sure you do your own due diligence. I'm presenting the information to you. I may or may not have used these websites. A lot of times I do tax auctions, but I do see a lot of deals on here that I just wanted to present to you. So if you are skeptical, you need to do more research, you need to get more information, please, by all means, do your due diligence. I actually stress that. I believe that that's very important to do. So if you click down here, you'll see terms of sale. It breaks down the premium. It says the internet premium. It says tax sales and other pertinent information that you need in order to proceed with a purchase. It talks about the payment options. You can use a credit card. It looks like, it appears, money order, wire transfer, excuse me, and many different other things. So you have to identify, this is another question. What about shipping? You have to identify if this is a deal or not for you. So if you know that you are near, and this particular school is right here. If you're near this school in Texas, I do believe, if you're in Texas and you say, I'm not too far from this school, I can have it shipped to me for X amount of money. It's your responsibility to go ahead and call, see how much it will cost to actually ship to your land, which was another comment. What about land? Of course, you need somewhere to place it, right? And I stressed in my last video about zoning. So you need to identify if this particular property, in this case, a mobile classroom, can be placed on your land. A lot of places such as Arkansas and a lot of places in every state, they have areas where the zoning for the property is unrestricted, which means that you can place it there, of course, following the laws and regulations, look at it, due diligence before you purchase it, because you don't want to purchase something that's, even if it's $5, which we see the current bid is, it is not the final bid because the bid or the auction is not over, right? So it is not the final. It's not $5. You have to bid $10 and it'll keep going up as the auction ends. Think of it like eBay, right? Just a lot of different type of properties. But I want you to keep in mind that these are questions that you have to answer. So this is not a one size fits all type of website or strategy, I should say, because a lot of these properties may not be a fit for you. So you have to identify, this is good for me. Now, if you're across the country, if this is in Texas and you are in California or somewhere else, and you say, I don't know about shipping all the way to me, it might be $10,000 or whatever the cost may be, this might not be for you. But this is not the only website and this is not the only auction that has this. And these auctions, I had someone in the comment section ask me well, what about New York? What about California? You have to actually go to the website and look and see if these particular properties are sold in your state. And they break it down by state. It's very user-friendly in my opinion. But yeah, so this is a mobile classroom. You can convert it into a living space with a lot of work. These classrooms don't come without needing work, right? But if you think about, and I had somebody, this is very interesting. I had somebody say, well, I can use this for my business. I think the person had a bakery or whatever the case may be. I can convert it so that I can have it. They just need 4 walls, right? They need somewhere to make a space, whether it be for business, investors, personal use, a shed. I've had different people in the comment section say the purpose in which they needed these properties for, and they all vary. So keep that in mind that it's for you. So you would identify, is this a good deal for me or not? So this particular county uses proxy bid. The school district uses proxy bid in order to auction off their properties, but proxy bid is not the only one. Oh, I did want to mention this. In the search engine, I just mentioned that I put in portable buildings in order to pull this up, okay? But some auctioneers might put in something different. They may say, this is a tiny house, okay? So check this out. This is the same website, and I just have my tabs already in place, so I'm organized and show you in a sequence so I don't waste too much of your time. However, check this out. I literally put in tiny homes in the search engine, and I'm about to get excited. I see this. Now, as a bidder, a potential bidder, what am I looking for? Number 1, where is it located? Number 2, is there a starting price for the bid? Number 3, is there a premium? Has the reserve been met? Reserve meaning sometimes these properties, the reserve hasn't been met. It may be $5, but it'll say at the top, reserve not met, which means it's not going to, more than likely, it's not going to sell for that price, even if you were the only bidder. Okay, it's a certain reserve or amount that you have to meet in order to win that bid. So keep that in mind. And I also mentioned, I failed to mention this in the last slide that I had, but there is a financing option that you probably can use that Proxibid has that through their website. So that's interesting if you need some help with that, the financing part. So this is in Georgia. So all my Georgia folks, this is in Georgia. And I'm about to get excited because I love creative ways to find housing and to just, I don't know, explore and think outside of the box a little bit. So here we go. And I'll make this bigger so we can see. This is a shipping container. Now watch this. Woo! It's a shipping container. However, it's already set up for you. They labeled this as a tiny home. And that's why I say it's very important to know the keywords to place in here. They labeled this as a tiny home. I may have labeled it, if I were to put this on a website, maybe a container home or something like that, but that's not what they did. They looked at it and says tiny. It's a tiny home, right? It's already, this looks like, some of this stuff looks new. It still has the, not the tag, but the branding on it. This is an actual home. It's already set up. It's already set up. And I will give you this as well. In addition to what I'm saying, go ahead, do a little bit of research, due diligence, and identify where is this coming from. A lot of folks in the comments also said, you know, a lot of these may have chemicals or harmful things within them, so be careful. I agree, be careful. That's a part of your due diligence. So if you're seeing where it's coming from, and ask questions. Ask and see, like, what's going on with this? Where did it come from? Why are you guys selling it? XYZ. You need to, and sometimes they identify that in the description or the terms of the sale, but normally the description, and give you more information. So if this, and I don't know how much it is, so I can't tell you if it's a deal or not. Deals are subjective. I may think it is, you may think it's not. However, it's very cool. It's very cool. It's very interesting. And I just wanted to bring you this information. There are fees associated with this because at the end of the day, they're using their platform. They have to make money too. They're using their platform to present this information to you, and they have to get a cut for their services as well. All right. So keep that in. Oh, I have another one that I wanted to show you that was a starting bid at $50. It's a current bid, not the final bid. It still has 5 days and 3 hours left, but I wanted to show you this because this is creative when it comes to real estate or properties. This is, I guess, technically still considered real estate. It has everything, all the components to essentially identify it as. So this is a collapsible building, and it was listed under a tiny home. So again, you want to identify where is it coming from. Now the insulation in this, I can see, like you can see, and because it's collapsible, you can see the line right here. So it just depends on what you know too. A lot of people who watch my videos are contractors. They know how to fix some of this stuff, and they don't mind it because they know they can fix up very easily. So everybody's in different situations. So this is starting bid at $50. Yes, $50. And the location here is Georgia. Also look, some of them have like little badges. This one has a badge that says, "This seller meets the highest standard of service and ethics and has formed a strategic partnership with Proxibid." So keep that, you have to look at everything. I look at literally everything and scope it out and make sure it is a good deal. It has a phone number, contact information here. Check it out, guys. The starting bid is $50, all right? So we're gonna go back, and I wanna bring to you my second website. The second website, I've mentioned this website in the past, but I wanted to show you something really cool. So govdeals.com, right? So govdeals.com. This is nothing new for a lot of you. I know that. But I wanted to show you this because a lot of school districts do go through Gov Deals. Now, this is actually in my terms or identification of a tiny home or definition of a tiny home. This would be it for me. So check this out. This was a tiny house that was built by a construction science program students that I think is Mississippi State University, MSU. And the starting bid is $25. However, you can see this right here, it says reserve not met. So it's not going to sell for $25. You have to meet a certain price in order for it to sell at that price. So I'll click on some of these pictures. That's the first picture. This is the second. Let me see if I can enlarge. Not much. Oh, here we go. Boom. So it seems like, and from my reading of this, it seems like that this, and I'll tell you what to search in order to get here in just a second, but it seems like this particular property was a tiny home that some students built, still under the realm or under the umbrella of school, right? And it's just outside of the box, in my opinion. Looks like they had some type of yeah, it did say a competition. Now, students are building this. You have to, question like, what is the integrity of this building, right? You have to identify like, is this a good build because students built it? I don't know. I can't say. And that's your part of your investigation, right? And your due diligence. But this for sure can be converted into a home if you identify that the integrity of this building is good for you. Definitely. I could see that being placed in my backyard, of course, looking at zoning. So yeah, this is one. And it has 19. Oh, actually, hold on. Excuse me. The bid increments is $25. I misread that. The bid right now is $2,250. And there are 7 bids total so far. 76 people have viewed it today, and it still has 19 more days. And again, the reserve is not met. So $25, just read it wrong, is the bid increment. So keep that in mind. But right now the bid is at pretty much $2,000. So your question is, what did I put in the search engine to pull that up, or properties just like that? And it was portable building. So keep that in mind. Portable building. I just placed it in the search engine here, and it brought these particular properties up. And like I said, a lot of school districts do go through Gov Deals. Gov Deals has been around for years as well. And it's just another trusted site. Here's one that folks go to and know, everything that's going on. So, and this kind of looks like a moat. So first of all, it closes in 7 days. Let's look at the details. The current bid is $1,125, and it goes up by increments of $25. But if you look at it, let's enlarge it. If you look at the building inside, I'll look at I haven't read the details of what this building was used for. However, they have a stove in here. They have a refrigerator in here. They have a sitting area in here. And a bathroom. And a shower. And a bedroom. There's a bed here, guys. So I'm not the only one that's thinking this. There's a bed here. So I don't know what to. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, transporting this may be some money. You have to look at your return on investment. Like, you have to look at, is it worth it? It's saying it's sold as is. This is in North Carolina. This building was used as an EMS ambulance station. There's a kitchen with an open area that was used as a living and dining room. Guys, I hope this video has blessed you. I'm finished with the video. I'm in shock that these are deals out here. Deals are subjective. That word is subjective. What you think is a deal may not be a deal for me, but I'm done with the video. Thank you guys so much for making it this far in the video. If you have made it this far in the video, go ahead and comment below what are other videos you would like to see from me. Okay, I'm in the phase right now of collecting data so I can provide videos that you actually want to watch. So comment that below. All right. Until then, guys, I truly do appreciate it. You stay blessed. Peace.